Like many others, I've been playing Sonic Frontiers and I am having a lot of fun. Unlike most though, I've been playing without the jump button for an upcoming challenge video, but that will take some time to make and get out. So in the meantime, I thought I'd make a quick video showing off some of the fun stuff I've been messing around with / encountered. That said, please only watch if you don't mind very minor spoilers for the game. I will quickly note that you collect Chaos Emeralds as part of the game's main story. That's important because on the second island there is a type of enemy that will attempt to trap you in a gravity beam and steal an emerald, and then you're forced to chase it down and get it back. It's a neat callback to, among other stuff, the UFOs that appear in Sonic CD and later Sonic Mania's special stages. I bring this up because while running around, I approached an enemy thinking it was just one of the standard ground troops, and I got caught and immediately sunk down through the ground. It was unlucky and strange, but falling into the void isn't a huge deal, so it just made for a fun clip, visually and physically. Next, one of the unlockable abilities in this game is Air Trick, which lets you perform air tricks with the analog stick when Sonic is surrounded by sparks, which triggers whenever you boost off of a ledge. This is relevant because Sonic can maintain his momentum very well during this falling state, and he falls quite slower than you might expect. This lets you basically ramp off of bits of terrain for absolutely crazy height and distance almost anywhere. I've used this to avoid needing to jump in quite a few locations, as well as cross over to separate landmasses in the game's third island, which are usually accessed with a bunch of rails and platforming. Another fun exploit involves the parry ability. While it can be used as a quick reaction, you can also hold the left and right dodge buttons to enter a parry stance where he'll parry the next attack, and this makes him completely stop falling for as long as you hold it, which is at most like 10 seconds. And I don't think this has many uses, but there are some jump rope challenges that have you jumping over a rotating laser. I used this and I was able to get this done without jumping, which I was quite happy about. Of course, that's all stuff I have encountered or figured out myself. But one of the craziest things I've been messing around with is the massive height exploit highlighted by Darkspine Sonic and shared to me by Vorgan the Beta. It requires the stomp attack to be unlocked, but that can be done pretty early on. Considering how massive this is, I'm expecting this to be used for speedruns for quite some time until the game is either patched, or heck, it might even be one of those that they keep on with the unpatched version. It requires you to lock onto an enemy, dodge, and then mid-dodge press the stomp button, which initiates the attack, making Sonic quickly rise above the enemy. You then immediately perform a boost in the air to cancel this. If the stomp plays out, then you didn't do it. Getting it correctly and boosting away at a reasonably high arc means that you were a bit late. The right timing sends Sonic really high into the air. Like, it's really crazy, but the only downside is that you have very little horizontal momentum, and boosting or dodging at any point will basically ruin your vertical momentum. Still, it can be used to skip to 2 different events early, and I used it to great effect to reach some stuff I otherwise couldn't without jumping. It also just looks really cool. While there are no doubt more glitches that will be found and explored in the coming days, please comment any that you learn of. Don't misunderstand, the general playing experience has been really fun and engaging, and without any glaring issues, at least in my opinion. What wackiness I've encountered and some of what I've shared just adds to the fun. That said, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Big thanks to my channel members for their support, and a Titan-sized thanks to Captain Crayfish for being a superfan. If you are still watching, thank you. Why not check out some of my other videos, and if you're interested, go subscribe to my new channel dedicated to YouTube Shorts. It's something I'm trying out. Okay, see ya, goodbye.